I need tea. Welcome back to Wanderlust Crochet with Dana and Jack. And we're having a fruit garden party again. I'll show you my progress. I just have one more square of the the forget-me-not. So there might be somebody who doesn't know what we're doing here. We're just getting together to work on Jane Crowfoot's fruit garden blanket. I have linked her crochet along playlist in the description box for those of you who I have to decide what. Hi, Judy. I have to decide what. Look at me. I'm like, yeah, end of the day trucker. I have to decide what flavor of tea I want for night time. I've already taken my calcium, magnesium, and D and cortisol, adrenal support stuff. What is this? This is a Sweet Dreams herbal tea. This is Bigelow. I'm kind of loyal to Bigelow because, yeah, because Idaho, right? So anyway, who wants to work on their squares tonight with me? I was waiting to see if Sandy was going to go live, but I didn't see her go live, so yeah. But I think Spring is live and DIY Creations is live. You know, jump around. Go do all the things. Yes. Oh, Nightbot got confused. What are you doing, little man? Yeah. He wants to be right here. He doesn't want to let me work on my square or drink my tea or talk to you guys. He's like, pay attention to me. It's the end of the day. That's what you're for. We're parked. You're back here in the bunk. You're supposed to be paying attention to me. Do you want to see him? You want to see him? There he is! There he is! Oh, you guys, I pulled up. I'm in Barstow, and I came to the back corner because there's, you know, room to walk dogs back here. Hi, Rebecca! And, you know, I backed up here, and then several spots over is another truck, and he had his blue heeler. His blue heeler was just laying on the pavement out in front of the truck, just, you know, enjoying the night, and he was a lighter colored blue heeler. And I was like, oh, my baby. Oh, he reminded me so much of my baby. But I got this baby now, so yeah. It's all good. It's all good. So I have 7 squares done, you guys. And again, you know, this is Jane Crowfoot's fruit garden pattern, and so here are my 7 squares in here, and the one that isn't done yet is right here. The fruit garden blanket, and her videos and the US version of the pattern are linked in the description box for anybody who wants to join in. And let me tell you, it's not, thank you, Rebecca, I really like them. Look at this. Looks like I got done with round 8. Round 8 is kind of a pill, but it's okay. It's a pickle, but it's doable. So the download of the pattern, that link is in the description box, and it is free. And there's a link to her book. Now, the book is written in UK terms, well, let me show you. I'll show you the cover. It's written in UK terms, and I'll show you a little bit. I mean, the pictures. This it's like a coffee table book for crocheters. Seriously. And I saw Robin over at Roaming with Rover. She's doing this color, and she showed me her first square. You guys, it is breathtaking. It is so pretty, done in this duck egg blue color. Oh my goodness, it is gorgeous. Now, of course, I'm doing recipe number 1. Let me find a good picture of that in here. Oh, my goodness. I need a good picture of recipe number 1. There's a couple. Oh, this is a great book. Love this book. It's all about the inspiration. Okay, so there's the colors that I'm doing, and then there's the colors that Robin's doing, that duck egg blue. Just gorgeous, you guys. So anyway, who's here that is working on this? I know this wasn't, this is the way I have to do this. Is okay, I have some time. I got pulled over. I can do an hour. I can sit here for an hour. Ooh, getting a little chilly. I can sit here for an hour. I can work, I can finish this square with you guys, and then I'm out. I started out in Jamestown, New Mexico, and tonight I'm sitting in Barstow, California. I went from 31 degrees to 62. I didn't even put on a coat when I got parked and took Jack for his walk. So there's 8 rounds of the forget-me-not, and I need my tablet because I have not printed out the pattern. Woo! I dropped you guys. I kicked you. All right, hang on. Everybody okay? Everybody wearing their helmets? Oops. There we go. Ugh. Do that. Okay. So, I've got tea. I've got you guys. I've got my tablet here so that I can look at the pattern and crochet with all of you. Let's see. Go to my I keep it in my Dropbox. Did any of you get a notification, or did you just find it in the list of oh, look at all those pictures of that baby. Here's one of my favorites. This was taken in Indiana. All these pictures of Dooley just came up when I opened Dropbox. He stole my breakfast was in that cup. And I hopped out to do a pre-trip, and I had put my breakfast, it was like a chicken soup of some kind that I'd made, very low carb, and I'd put it in the cup holder, and I hopped out to go do my pre-trip, and when I came back in, all of a sudden I didn't have my breakfast in that cup. So my baby, he stole it. He's a food thief. He really wasn't a food thief. He was always really well behaved. So, anyway, I've got to get my, let's see. There's the Lizzie blanket. Oh, part 1 of... Where is part 1? Okay, I'm gonna have to search for it here. Dooley, my projects. Yeah, I gotta search for the fruit garden. The internet's very slow here. Fruit garden, Cal. There we go. Part 1. That's what we're on here. Part 1 of the Forget-Me-Not. Work on it with you guys. Now let me share out. Let's turn the... Here we go. Let's share it out a little bit. Maybe more will come in, huh? Of course, it was unannounced. Share. Okay. What are you guys working on tonight? Tell me about your projects. Because not everybody's working on this. Oh, I can't do community. Share it out. There we go. Whew. I'm sleepy, you guys. I drove about 550 miles. You're making dish out of propylene yarn. Did I say that right, Therese? Okay, bringing up my pattern. Sorry, I probably butchered it. So sleepy. Yeah, it was a long day. You know, and Interstate 40 is rough. It is rough. And I gotta tell you, Freightliners, they're rough riding. Hi, Tammy. Lost Souls shawl. I've heard a lot about that shawl. I'm having some mint chamomile Bigelow tea. How many have tried Bigelow tea? I love Bigelow tea. I think it's got a good flavor. It's got a good strong flavor. Like a lot of times I'll buy some of these herbal teas and they're just really weak. I mean, 5 minutes of steeping them in good boiled hot water and it's weak. I don't feel that way about Bigelow. I think they do a good job, you know, with their teas. Plus, they're Idaho, right? So, okay. I have completed round 8 on this thing. Hi, Ellen. How are you doing? This is my 8th Forget-Me-Not that I'm working on. I'm on round 9 that I need to start. Drinking tea, some sleepy Bigelow tea. And how many are working on this tonight? I think Robin's working on something else. I talked to her earlier, but then she had to go to an appointment, her and Mr. So I don't know if she got home and got started on that project she was working on or not. Yeah. Oh, you're getting it now? Okay. Well, I'm down in New Mexico. Well, I drove down to New Mexico and now I'm in Barstow, California. So, hi, Amber. I'm changing. I used a 3.5 millimeter and a DK weight. My squares are tiny. I think I'm going to use Super Saver and a 5. That'll be, Amber, that'll be huge. That's what I think. I think it'll be huge. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm using a DK with a 4.0. And my square, yeah, they were too small. So I just bumped it up to a 4.0, and I am thrilled with the results. Which DK are you using? Because I'm using the cotton bamboo. And don't worry, there's no time frame on this. You know, it's really just sitting and stitching and, you know, talking to each other. And Jane's pattern gives us an excuse to get together and talk, like we need one. Big twist value. And oh, you're doing a worsted weight. So how big are your squares? Hi, Sally. Oh, Premier Anti-Pillic. See, I think that's going to be awesome. You know, you might try just bumping up to a 4. Of course, everybody's tension is different. Everybody's project is going to come out different. So, I mean, Ellen, it sounds like she's using a 4 weight. That's going to make a huge blanket. Of course, I'm sure, Ellen, something tells me you don't have big, fat, sloppy stitches either. You probably have very well designed stitches. Mine were too tight. Okay, I slip stitch. I gotta do 3 single crochet in here. Ooh, I dropped it. Right off the bat, I dropped my stitch. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Ellen, yes. Oh, we do need to see. You probably should email Amber some pictures of your squares. Just under the 6. What size hook are you using, Ellen? You must have some really nice stitches. Really nice. I bet you could email Amber some pictures of those. Hi, Lisa. How are ya? How you doing, girl? Sally, you're going to use a 4 weight? Okay. Oh, honey. Oh, that's an awful thing. Hi, Steph. Frogging squares. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Ellen, what size hook are you using to get that gauge? Okay. Hi, Sharon. 4.0. See? Paying attention. Yes. You're going to have beautiful stitches. You need to enter that blanket in the fair when you're done. That's for sure. Okay. Single in the next 3. 1, 2. That tea's really good. I never thought I would like a mint chamomile, but that's really soothing. You're gonna have beautiful stitches. I'm dying to see that. Okay, chain 3 and do the double chain 3 double. Oh, is this in your way? I'm sorry, mister. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing it in your colors and everything. So Amber, yeah, you could do that. You could go up to a size 4 and then use a 4, yeah, and then use a 4mm hook. Okay, this round 9 isn't bad at all. Did you have any trouble with round 8, Ellen? You probably have a younger mind than I do. It took me a little bit to get my head around it and get that, and I can't have distractions when I do it. 1, 2. Ooh. Okay, chain 3, skip next. I got a corner going on here. I need to mark it. I like marking my corners. Makes me happy. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you had to concentrate on that. But I think you guys can do it. I mean, obviously Ellen's doing it. Amber, I think you can. Okay. Whew, that's good tea. Oh my goodness. Getting rid of the bag. Heating it up just a hair. And then putting the lid on. I bought an electric kettle while I was stuck in Rollins, Wyoming for that snow that you're getting now, Ellen. It's nice. It's nice to have tea. And I like it better boiled than microwaved. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. I got it, I did the foundation and, all 8 of them. And then I went to the next color and did all 8 of them. And I did all of that. And I got them up to the, round 6. And then now I'm just finishing up using, getting the main color on there. Spit it out, Dana. Yes. I think tea tastes better when the water's been boiled than microwaved. I think there's something to that. Okay, so chain 3, skip next chain, so it's 1 single to the net 3 to the next 2. I know what I'm doing. I've done this 7 times before. I know what I'm doing. And I do like doing them assembly line style. But Ellen, I did mine with a magic loop in the beginning rather than the chain 4. And then I just brought them down, I just cinched it down, but not completely. I left a little open like you would see with a chain 4. I like that better. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I don't know. Did you do the chain 4? There's something about the way I did it that I felt didn't look neat enough. So I went ahead. Okay, chain 3. Let's see. And I love how, is your cranberry color the one that's peeking out from underneath the petals? I love that, how it just peeks out from under. Now I did a blue for mine, but I love how that just peeks out under there. It just makes me so happy. But the cranberry peeking out, oh my goodness. And let me see if I can't find the picture on here. Oh, Robin at Roaming with Rover sent me a picture of her square doing the duck egg blue. Oh, it's gorgeous. It is that peach with that duck egg blue main color around. Oh, hi Carrie, did you get your yarn? I did the chain 4 because I had to fix every granny square in my Make and Duke. Okay. Carrie, did you get the yarn for your I was just telling them that Robin showed me. Okay, well, I'm glad to see you. Yeah, Robin showed me a picture of hers with the duck egg blue. Okay, I see that, Ellen. And it is so gorgeous. And I'm questioning my color choice now. I should have just done the, oh, I should have done the duck egg blue. 2, 3, and a double crochet. Okay. Oh, and I think that is so awesome. And of course the petal on that, on the Love Is Enough colorway, the petal that she showed me was kind of a salmony, peachy, kind of pinky orange kind of color. Oh, let me show you what my squares look like. I'm working on square number 8 of the Forget Me Not. So that's what I've got going on. But I am questioning the way that peachy salmony petals with that duck egg blue in the background. Oh, I told her, I said, I just can't stop staring at that picture. Of course, you guys are on my phone and the picture is on my phone. So, I'd love to show you guys that. Oh, man. I should have done the Love Is Enough colorway. Because, man, do I love it. Thank you. Did you guys hear that? Somebody's getting cranky. We got cranky truck driving going on in the parking lot here. Okay, now I know what I'm doing. Okay, 1. Round 9 is pretty easy. Round 8, you know, like I said, the first square, I really had to get my head around it. But then once I finally got the repeat in my head, it was okay. Okay, I need stitch markers. I'm gonna need more stitch markers. I'm glad I'm heading back to Portland after this. I get loaded up, live loaded tomorrow afternoon just south of here, and then I head to Portland with that load. There we go. And I'm gonna go 1. Yeah, I think that Love Is Enough duck egg blue version of this blanket is just, what was I thinking? I mean, this color is going to be awesome too, but man, that one Robin's doing, whew, that just about blew me off the road yesterday. I think that's when she sent it to me. It's gorgeous. So who have any of you gotten past the part 1, the Forget-Me-Nots, and gone on to the Columbine? And the, what is that one called? The hard one? Let me see. It starts with a C. I'll say it in a second. Oh, it doesn't start with a C. The acanthus. Part 2 is the Columbine and the acanthus. It's awesome. So if any of you moved on, or you're still working on the Forget-Me-Not. Round 9 right there. Okay. Let's see. Boy, my coffee pot is really Shush. Oh. Yeah, how far behind am I behind all of you? Amber's still deciding. She's getting her yarn, but she'll pass me up any second now. Okay, let me get this out of your little corner, because yeah, you need your corner. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. He's like, that stuff was in my corner. Okay. I really enjoy doing this with all of you. It's more fun doing this with all of you. Did you hear that? Somebody released their brakes. Okay. Okay. Back to another corner. Oh, I'm going to mark this corner. Here we go. The corners are so... It is way more fun, Ellen. The corners are so crisp. By the time they're done, I really like how sharp they are. Okay, there we go. Yep, here we are on the last side of round 9. 4 more for this square and it is done. Done. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Mark my corner. Yeah, and then I get to move on to the columbine. I'm excited about that. And those leaves and petals. Okay, let's see here. One, 2, 3. There it is. Now, like on these rounds, I'm slip stitching pretty much where it says for me to slip stitch. I'm not doing any, join tricks, like my video the other day. I'm not doing that here because I'm just not until I get to the very last round. Then I do that. Chain 1. Telling you, I'm using markers on the first stitch and on every corner. Three, 4, 5. I'm not sure I'll get this done tonight. It's hot. I drove 550 miles today. Jamestown, New Mexico to Barstow, California. So, and I gotta tell you guys, Highway 40, oh, what did Mr. Robin's husband say? Oh, don't lose a kidney. That's about right. And I was telling her, this measure is about 8.5 on the Shreveport Richter scale, because Shreveport, Louisiana has some of the roughest roads in the country. And that's down on the 10, I believe. 10 or 20. I think that's the 10. that goes, or is that the 20 that goes through Shreveport? Anyway, some of the worst roads in the country. Okay. 2 in here. Chain 3. So who's ahead of me? Who's with me? Who's just starting? I know Amber went to get her yarn. Then 1, 2 single crochet here, and then I gotta move my stitch marker. And then I'll show you guys after I get round 10 done. 1, 2, 11. Where's everybody at on it? 2, 3. I love that peekaboo stitch. It's I-20 that goes through there. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, it is a lot of bumpy miles. Hi, Yarn Moods. 2 more colors. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you want to see my progress? So I'm starting round 10 of my 8th Forget-Me-Not. Hi, Bonnie K from Ohio. She has the book. Anything so far you found to be a challenge? Just round 8, because my old mind couldn't get the, Okay, Lisa. Yeah, I'm just round 8 of this first square. It took me a little bit to get the pattern repeat in my head, and I had to frog out 3 rounds, because I got to like 10, I think it was, and it wasn't working, and was it 10? I don't remember. That was the first day, and it was the first square that I was trying to finish when I was stuck there in Wyoming. And yeah, it took my old brain, a little bit to get that pattern down, but boy, do I have it now. Oh, and I have to pay attention to do it, so you may not have to. I'm counting. 7, 8, 9. Okay, my count is off here. My count is off. Give me a second. So 2 in there, and then 1, 2, 7, 9. Okay, my count is not right. I have an extra stitch. Why do I have an extra stitch? What did I do? Here we go. Oh, because I didn't skip the first one. La la la. There we go. That works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. Okay. And when I'm not talking, it's really easy to get a cadence going with this pattern. There's a good rhythm to the pattern. You know what I mean? When you just get going. 2, chain 3. You got him! Yay! Yeah. I remember the whatchamacallit. I made the Ardith and the Phoenix. Yeah. They are split in ways we don't traditionally do, but they work. Okay. The guy next to me, I'm just listening. I can't see him. I ought to peek out there. What do you think? Should I peek out and see Mr. Impatient that was out there honking his horn at somebody? I gotta see. Let me go see. Okay. Okay, so I could make a huge assumption right now that this is a not very experienced driver, because I noticed that, you know, when I was more of a rookie than I am now, I was very short on patience. Oh, nothing made sense. You guys are idiots. But, you know, I like to think that as I'm less of a rookie now, that I have more patience. And the only reason I'm making this assumption, does anybody here know why I'm making this assumption? It's because of who the name of the company on the side of the truck. And it's not fair. It's not fair. This company has more trucks. Well, there's a lot of people. Carrie the Arnie Elephant is hosting a make-along, doing the Sophie's Universe, if you haven't done it yet. Then we're going to do the Lizzie Blanket with Robin over at Roaming with Rover, starting in, forgive me, Robin, March? I don't know. Yes, it does, Lisa! Okay, and it's not fair. It is not fair to those drivers. The reason why we see more of them in accidents and, you know, not so great decision making and bad positions is because they have so many more trucks on the road than any other company in this country. Way more. It's the biggest trucking company in the world. So it's a matter of percentages, right? There are more chances of seeing them in the ditch. Oh yeah, and I don't want to do that. I'm not here to make fun of a new driver. Absolutely not. I just had to giggle a little when I looked out and saw the name of the company. I'm like, oh, you know, now I've got this assumption going that this is a new driver. Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah. Flatbed? Probably a flatbed. Oh, plowed. Oh. Was it icy? Was it a Swift truck? Was it JB Hunt? Oh, he fell asleep. Oh, no, that's not funny. That's not funny. That's serious. That's a serious issue. That poor guy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not funny. But, you know, I immediately make assumptions. When I look out there and I see that it's a Swift, that's not fair to Swift. Yeah, I feel bad for the driver though. Um, because, there's all kinds of Swift jokes out there. They're the butt of everybody's jokes because, yeah, there is there is a better chance of, that truck in the ditch when you go past them, of it being a Swift driver, because they're the largest trucking company in the world. So, oh yeah, you know what? And years ago, I used to fall asleep at the wheel, and I scared myself a lot. Yeah. So now I make sure, like, when I first started driving, it's like, oh, I drove 250 miles today. Oh, I'm exhausted. How dare you ask me to go pick up another load? I just can't. And I couldn't. I was oh yeah. Yeah, there's some guys down there that, yeah, scare me a little bit. But yeah, I thought, oh, I drove for 4 hours straight. I was okay, I don't understand that. We do have to swing wide when it's a long trailer. So anyway, um yeah, and then, I had 6 hour days, and then I had 8 hour days, and now I have exactly, it's stamina. That is exactly it, Carrie. It's like a callus that you work on, right? It's stamina that you build up. And I think a lot of these guys that I've seen out here on the road, um, they're up. You can see they're up on the edge of their seat all day long, and they are constantly on the muscle. They are flooring it. They, and they get angry. Yeah, that's a long commute though. They get angry if traffic slows them down 5 seconds, because they were taught to be on the muscle and milk every second out of their clock. Those guys are dangerous. Right. Where, thankfully I'm with a company that doesn't push me, right? There was some coercion going on with Night and May. And yeah, well, some trucks do too. When I've seen trucks, they were like that today. Hi, Doris. Well, you didn't know I was going live, so you're not late. But these guys have to be up on the muscle, and they are weaving in and out of traffic. And this is on Interstate 40, for crying out loud. And they're slamming on the brakes because they're just up on the muscle the whole time. Those guys have to be exhausted after 10 and a half hours, 11 hours of driving. They are driving every second of their clock. They're getting well over 600 miles a day, and that's great. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Ellen. It is something that, can go away. And but boy, those guys, I just can't drive like that, because I can't last 10 hours of being on the muscle like that. Yeah, they speed going down the hills. I do let my truck run up to higher speeds, higher than it's governed, but I'm not letting this baby get out of control. And I'm not a daredevil. I mean, the truck is governed at 70, and some hills, depending on the hills, I will let it run up to 75. Exactly, Ellen, it is. I will let this truck run up to 75 on some hills. Obviously not on Cabbage or the Grapevine, but so I'll let it, some of those hills, yeah. In like Wyoming, some of those long they're straight, There's hardly any traffic. You know, the road is smooth. Yeah, I know. You guys, you know, they talk about the Smoky Mountains. To us, those are hills, and um, I don't mean that to criticize. Cabbage Hill can be pretty scary, and I've seen guys go down it at 75 miles an hour. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah. So anyway, you know, some of those long straight hills, we kind of let our trucks, you know, run out a little bit, but then I will bring it back. You know, up at 75, you know, my truck starts telling me, danger, danger. I mean, it doesn't say that, but yeah, I have seen them do it, Doris, and they have no idea what they're doing. I go down, if I weigh, you know, if I got a heavy load like I got now, I will set, I mean, we have Jake brakes, of course, but these newer Freightliners have what's called a downhill assist, and I will set that downhill assist at 35 to 40 miles an hour. No, I never have, Carrie, because I don't touch the brakes. The thing is, I will peak Cabbage Hill, and yeah. So I will peak Cabbage Hill at with a load this heavy at probably 35 miles an hour with dry roads, and I will set that downhill assist with my Jake. It's a thing that Freightliner Cascadias have now, and I do not touch the brakes. And I let that truck will hold at 35, even on that steep grade, all the way down. If I'm lighter, I'll do 40. I might even get up to 45, but I will feather it on there's one really sharp corner on Cabbage. I will feather it down to 40, sometimes a little lower, just on that corner, but I never touch the brakes, and that's why I have never lost my brakes and had to use an escape ramp. Now, has anybody here gone down Monteagle in Tennessee? I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing. I should not. It is not funny when those guys. Oh, you know, I'm going down that Monteagle in Tennessee, and I've got the CB in the truck. Now, I've gone down Cabbage, I've gone down the Grapevine, and I was trained on these hills, right? Well, all you smell going down that hill are brakes, because those poor guys were not trained. I come down Loveland Pass and never touch my brakes. These guys are on the CB. I'm gonna die. I mean, it's only a couple of miles down this hill. I mean, the Grapevine goes on forever. Cabbage is pretty long and very curvy. Monteagle's fairly straight, right? And it's pretty steep. But if you set your Jake, you know, I set my Jake doing 35 or 40 going down Monteagle, and I was heavy, of course, because I was driving for May. Yeah, well, it's a matter of training, Carrie. I got lucky. I got trained by some really good drivers, and I was trained on how to use that Jake properly and how to not touch my brakes. And oh, going down Monteagle in Tennessee, those guys are just screaming on the radio that they're going to die. And it's like, dude, just stay off the brakes, let it roll, pull your Jake, and when you get down there leveled out, things will be fine. Just don't panic. But you can smell them when they go flying by and they're screaming on the CB. You can smell those brakes. And like I say, I shouldn't laugh at them, but whew, yeah, those poor guys don't get trained on how to go down a grade. So the kid back in, I want to say, was it 2018? who was coming down Loveland Pass in Colorado, and he learned how to drive truck in Texas, and he didn't read English, so he had no idea what an escape ramp was. There are videos of him, and the smoke coming off of his trailer brakes. Well, Carrie, at that point, I couldn't get on the CB to help them. It's like everybody's yelling at him on the CB. K-Home Pass, yeah. That's Grapevine. No, there were too many guys trying to tell him how to do it. But then there were other guys yelling, "This hill is going to kill us all." You know, I couldn't get in there and really do any help. But yeah, anyway, the guy coming down Loveland Pass in Colorado, coming down into the west side of Denver at Wheat Ridge, there's video of that guy swerving all over, trying to miss cars. His brakes were gone. He couldn't read English, so he had no idea about those emergency ramps. He didn't know what they were. He couldn't read the signs that said, "Hi Joyce," that said, "Drivers, you know, don't be fooled. There's still 6 more miles," or something like that. And, you know, stay in a lower gear. And there are signs coming down Loveland, and that can really sneak up on you. And the video shows him with smoke coming off of his trailer tires, and then eventually clear down in Wheat Ridge. There were cars parked on the freeway because there had been an accident. Everybody was just parked. I think he killed 4 people that day. And it's all because nobody taught him how, and he couldn't read English. That kid's in prison right now. That was a bad deal. Ugh. And I was a rookie truck driver for May Trucking, and it's like, you know, people were online saying, "Well, hello, the pop ply guys are here. Hello." We're saying, "Oh, we need to hang him for what he did," coming down and around and bashing into the feed store in downtown Pagosa Springs. Yeah. So, you know, people were online. They wanted to hang that guy. They just wanted to hang him. And it's like, his company should be held responsible, because first of all, he didn't understand how to, nobody trained him on coming down grades. So, yeah, I was more interested in seeing his company get, you know, investigated because of their training. Yeah, 4 people died, Carrie, because he came down off of Loveland Pass, and he had no brakes even down on the flat, and all those cars were parked because there was an accident up ahead. One guy was doing his vlog on YouTube. Yeah, better training. I got lucky. You know, I grew up out west, and we were always going up and down Cabbage, and plus I had good trainers. So yeah, that guy gets down on the flat, and he went by one guy. One guy was sitting there doing a YouTube live, his vlog, and this truck came by on the shoulder. This guy's parked, but the truck came by on the shoulder doing 80 miles an hour, and this is on the flat. And he was inches away from the guy's mirror, and the guy in the middle of his live started screaming. It scared him that bad. And then he went up about, a quarter mile or so, and he killed 4 people. Oh, let me tell you, driving in Qatar with the real roundabouts, that was Wheat Ridge, Colorado, coming down off of Loveland Pass. You guys could probably look it up. Yeah, that west side, it was on Interstate 70 west of I-25. So, and I think it was 2018 because that was my first year driving. I'm not positive about that. That poor kid. He was on the phone screaming to his family that he was going to die. He was scared to death. I should get some crocheting done tonight. I may not get the square done tonight, you guys. But yeah, that is a sad, sad story. Those people died. That kid went to prison. Ugh. And it was just a matter of training. Felt so bad for him. And, you know, the people who got... There were a lot of people hurt. And the 4 people who died. So, yeah, everybody involved. 2. I gotta count. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. There we go. 11. So, Carrie, I'm drinking the good old Idaho tea, Bigelow. That tea has a good engineering. Oh, or train engineer. Okay. Yeah. I bet that's stressful. That's a lot of weight. That's even more than, oh man. Get the right green for my forget-me-not. I guess for now I'll get... Well, this is round 7. Or 6. This is round 6. Oh, I know. I love Bigelow teas. I think they have a good, strong flavor to them. Okay, then I do H. Oh, I screwed up on the last corner. Yes, I did. I got to telling my story and I messed up on the last corner. Okay, I forgot to do the chain 3. I've done that before. Then I do a chain 3, and then I do 2. Whoop. I'm on round 10. Yeah, this is round... The green is round 6. I know, she doesn't count the... She doesn't count what I would call round 1 as a round. Yeah, where it changes to the green, right? Oh, the videos are awesome. Yes. Because to me that should be round 7. Because I count the first round as round 1, but she doesn't. And I don't know if that's a Jane Crowfoot thing or if that's a UK thing. I have no idea. But whatever, it works. So, are you waiting for that? Are you waiting for that color to come in? Yeah, it's very helpful. Or you just haven't picked one out yet. Okay, how does that corner look now? Yeah, that looks way better. Okay. Okay. Now this corner. Okay. Move my corner stitch. I should shut off the truck because it's not that cold out. Then I can start it up. I can start it back up in the middle of the night. One, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. Good deal. Wow, my counts are right. Yay! Oh, you got the not the, I got the peppermint, not the fern or forest. Okay. And the peppermint green doesn't look good because it's your blanket. Which one is it? She's got some nice patterns out there. She's got Bohemian Blooms and I forget what all she has, but she got some great patterns out there. 2, 3. Whoop-a! I missed. I missed. What? Okay. I can't remember, but I think it was a trellis wrap or something. Okay, I kind of remember something like that. $11 minus 5 is 6. Okay, 6 stitches. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think my stitches aren't that great on this square. They could be better. I think it's because I'm talking. Blah, blah, blah. Slip stitching in right there, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's it. And a chain 1. Okay, so this is my square. My stitches aren't all that even because I've been talking. Hopefully they'll relax after being joined and after the whole blocking. And of course she says not to block until after, because like these center motifs, you know, they're going together, and then there's an inner border that goes around them before you go to the outer squares. And she says, you know, things may not line up when you go to do your border. It could get a little wonky if you have blocked all these squares and then put them together and then you go to do the border around them. That's just her suggestion. Oh, we're stuck on the ice. Okay. So here is round 10 done. I so love that open work. I mean, it's lovely, the closed and the open work together. I love it. Love it. So there's 10. 3 more rounds. Where's 11? Right here. Okay. So pretty. I feel like a blanket. I feel like a blanket, washing and drying that blanket, you know, depending on the fiber, of course. This is cotton bamboo. So I'll be washing and drying the blanket. And to me, that is going to do the blocking action. And unless I had like a huge mistake where it was like pinching one part of the blanket, I don't feel like there's a need. I don't know. Yeah, see? And she says not to do that. So, yeah. She says it's easier for everything to come together if you don't block, basically. Okay, round 10. See here. I want that to look a little nicer. Hang on. Hang on. Three half doubles. Don't split the yarn, Dana. My glasses are steamed up. There. No. No. Really? I can't just get a stitch marker in? Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then I think I do 3, 5, and 3. 3, but yes. Jack is, he's in his corner nest. It's where he rides all day long. Now I'll move him down so that I can spread out up there. Okay, so I did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then I do 3. So yeah, I make him kind of a little nest in the corner. He feels more secure, especially on these bumpy roads, if he's in the corner. So I build him a little nest up there because that's where he likes to ride. Do you ever feel like if your hands get a little clammy or sweaty, that it kind of messes with the fibers? Do any of you find that? I do. It's feeling very muggy in here, and I think it's kind of messing with the fibers. Okay, my count's right. That's a good thing. So skip 1 and do 2. Yeah, I was gonna shut the truck off, but dang, it's muggy. Kind of warm in here. I'm going to pop that window. Hang on. 3. And then 4. Because I've got the air on. It's not AC air, but it's blowing vent air. And it's really helping. I haven't shut this truck off in over a week. 3. Oh, good. My stitch count came out right. There's 2. Yay. So Amber, no, it's not freezing here. It was freezing in Jamestown, New Mexico, but here it was 62 when I got parked. Now, I'm sure that, you know, the sun's gone down and the temps dropped, but when I walked Jack, I was in a t-shirt and jeans. I don't know what is this temp here now. Let's see. Barstow. It's dropped down to 48. And it might drop to freezing tonight. I don't know, but if so, I'll start the truck again, because I'm going to shut it off at first. It is so nice to sleep in this truck when it's not running. 1 square to see what's going to happen on the fern color now. So that's 6. Yeah. Okay. Take out my stitch marker. Yeah, I feel like the yarn gets a little splitty when my hands are clammy. You know, there's moisture. Skip 1 and do 2. I found it easier to match the colors rather than with her list of colors that she used for the recipes. I found it easier to match colors by looking at the downloaded pictures and matching them in the downloaded pattern. I felt like it was easier for me. I don't know why. So there's 2. Then I got to do 3. 1, 2. 3. And I want to know if your young minds are able to handle, you know, the first time you do round 8 better than I did. Something tells me you will. Of course, I was sitting in here talking to Robin the whole time. And 2. It's working out. Round 11 is coming along. I'm halfway done, halfway around. And then I'm going to do 5 in there. Come on, stitch marker, get out of there. Okay. Did you? Round 8 was painful for me. It's below 70. Hi, Lydia. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think the humidity in here is not kind to my stitches. I'm pretty picky about my stitches. Maybe I shouldn't be. Okay, and then 3. What are you working on, Lydia? I'm doing a square. Yes. Round 11. Is that my truck doing that? Two. Oh, on your knitting needles. You're knitting tonight. Okay. I don't know the first thing about knitting. Okay, half double crochets right here. We all seem to be working on our projects. We're really concentrating. Okay, side 3 almost done. 1. So, Carrie, when is your yarn going to get there? Yeah. Scrooge's stocking, cool. 1, 2. Yeah, I really feel like I need to pay attention to how even my stitches are. So I have to be a little more careful because I do feel like the humidity is not helping. I have to go a little slower, be a little more careful. Yeah, it really kind of separates the strands. Okay, that's 5. This is 3. Skip a stitch. You gotta skip a stitch because of that corner stitch. Oh, cool. Yeah, crochet's my thing. And crochet, cross stitch, handmade cards, you know, the whole Stampin' Up! Thing, and cold process soap making. And it's hard to give those other hobbies any time because perfect. Because crochet takes up all my time. And I got to tell you guys, I'm going to show you some. I think I've shown some of you this picture before of this cross stitch that breaks my heart. I love it so much. Let me finish. Let me slip stitch here, and I'll show you a picture of Pumpkin Patch Farm that I want to cross stitch so bad. I get a lump in my throat. My heart burns. I love it so much. Okay, so that one, let's put a stitch marker in. Okay, there's round 11, you guys. Do, 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 do. I love my flowers. Okay, and oh, I love it. I love the paper crafts, but yeah, I just, there's something about this square that isn't just quite as crisp as the others. Let me see if I can find my Pumpkin Patch Farm. It's here somewhere. Oh, the Phoenix. I even have the Phoenix. The Fruit Garden, Commerce City, Forest Green. Blast Mix Energy. Here it is. It's from the saltandpepper.com. Oh. Well, look who's here. Be Creative's here. Oh my goodness, girl. Come on. Straighten up. Go vertical. Hello. It's not working. But anyway, I'll show you most of it. I love this cross stitch. But it's like, when am I going to do that? It is so gorgeous. The Pumpkin Patch Farm. Ugh. You've been lurking? Good. What are you working on? Okay, I finished round 11. Okay. On to 12. Hey, yeah, I love it too. I love it too. But it's like, I got this list of crochet stuff. Yeah. I got all these crochet alongs to do. Robin and I are both feeling the pressure of all these crochet alongs we've agreed to do. Oh, isn't it gorgeous, Therese? Oh my goodness, it hurts my heart. It's so pretty. I love it. Okay, so chain 1 and single into 10. Okay, I'm counting. I have no more neurons left on work nights, so I do my mindless yes over the weekend. Oh, yes. How many of you got done? Joyce, because I know you're doing a wrap. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know, me too. 9 and 10. Whoop whoop, my count is right. Oh, I gotta put a stitch in the beginning here, or a stitch marker. There it is. I gotta count it back. There it is. Dang it. It's just sweaty. Kaleidoscope shawl. Oh, nice. Nice. Too many to, okay. Nothing like front to discover how well ends are woven in. Yes. Ah. 2 done, less to go. Okay. Hi, Ellie. I'm learning to grow my own. Hello. I'm working on the fruit garden blanket by Jane Crowfoot. So, yeah, you know, oh, you need water. Here, I'm going to give it to you so you don't have to jump down here. Come here. There you go. I would only like a husband, you know, team driver in here so that I could, they have what they call, instead of a full team, they have what they call solo plus, where one driver does the full shift and another driver is like a half-time driver, a part-time driver. And I would like to be that part-time driver because I got stuff to do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I love these. Look at these. I got 7 squares done. And this is number 8, and it'll be the last one of this particular motif. The next one, I think there are 6. Do you need more water? You're thirsty. You're thirsty. More drinking? There you go, Bubba. There. Okay, have a good night. I know. I would like to sit back here and crochet while he drives. Well, I would drive in the morning. I would drive until like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. And then he can drive the rest of the time and do, you know, and then I could crochet, right? And a lot of husband and wife teams do that. So, yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay, first corner is a half, a double, and a half. Okay. Did you get enough to drink? Good boy. Yeah. I think I would really like that. Of course, he'd probably want me to cook while he's driving. Sorry, dude. You gotta pull over and cook your own, because I'm crocheting. I'm busy here. And then a single crochet into the next 24. Here we go. Here we go. Now, oh, I gotta put a stitch marker in there. My double. Oh, I love this pattern, but I do think I should have chose the duck egg blue. It is gorgeous. Okay, here we go. 2. Uh-oh, that doesn't look good. 3. 4. Hello, Michelle. Your dragonfly poncho with beads. You're still working on that. Cool. How far have you gotten? How long until you're done with that, do you think? That was good tea. $13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20. Perfect. Perfect. I need the perfect number of stitches between the corners, at least on that side. I really haven't had any trouble since the first square. It was a little bit of stretch for this old girl, but yeah, since then it's been a lot easier. Okay, corner time. Corner time. I love these corners. Just so crisp. My truck is doing weird things. Why? It's like the RPMs go up and then the RPMs go down. They go up and they go down. Weird. I'm halfway. Hi, Cindy. On row 37 and there's 64. So, a little over halfway. Hello, Cindy. I only work on it 1 day a week. What you doing, Cindy? I'm working on the last of the forget-me-not squares on the fruit garden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You want to see the finished ones? See, I'm on count number 10, you guys. Don't let me forget. Let me show you the finished ones. I got 7 of these. Yay! They're so pretty. I just love this pattern. Look at those. So this is the only motif that have this many. There are 8 of these. I'm not sure, you know, without jumping ahead. I'm not sure how many. I think there's like 6 of the columbine. I'd have to look ahead in the pattern, but oh, so wonderful. These are so wonderful. I love the open work with the closed work. She just fabulous design. Yeah, so I've got 7 of these. And these are the forget-me-nots. And this is the 8th one that I'm working on. And the next one is the columbine and the acanthus. You work on the columbine and the acanthus in part 2, kind of together. Thank you. Okay, so what count was I on? 10? 11, 12, 13, 14. I am hoping, yes, I am hoping to be able to enter this blanket in a county fair. 15, 16, 17. My count is off. Hang on a second. Something's not right here. My truck is just being weird. $18, $19, $20. What? How am I 4 stitches short on one side? I don't think so. Because I got 1, 2, I got 5 in there. Uh-oh. You guys, I messed up on round 10. Because that's supposed to be 5. Something's wrong. So that's a half, that's a double. Ugh, Dana, you just said it. It's supposed to be a double. And a half. Okay, put a stitch marker in that. Because they're supposed to be... Okay, count again. Why? There's 2 there. There's supposed to be 3 in there, and there's only 2. Dana. There's 1, 2, 3 in that one. I think I messed up my count from the round before. What round am I on? Okay. I gotta go back to where it's right. Frogging. Frogging. Two. Yeah, I only put 2 in there, and I was supposed to put 3 in there. That's what I get. I think I'm going to give up for tonight because, yeah, I drove 550 miles today. I'm tired. See, over on this corner, I didn't put the right number of stitches in. Because that's 1. Yeah, I only put 2 in, and I should have put 3. So, over on this corner. Found it. Slip stitch into that one. Because that side was right, but this side is not right. 3, 1, 2, 3. Over here I've got I'm frogging, you guys. Yeah, because I only put 2 in right there. And I should have put 3. Okay. Yep. Yep. Found the problem. Because there's the center one. This one. Yep. I get to talking and I forget my pattern because there's supposed to be 3 in this space. And then 2. I skip 1. And do 2. Then 3 after 1. 2, 3. I better see where I'm at. Okay. So I did that, and I got 1, 2, then I got 1, 2, 3, and I got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's all the math. It's all the math. 4. Okay. And I gotta do 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Okay, guys. Yeah. This round is not gonna happen tonight. I just can't. Just can't do it. I'm gonna have to go to bed. I'm gonna have to do this when I'm not tired. And I'm not talking. So I have done so this is 7, that's 8, 9, and 10. I've got 10 rounds done. I writ back, yeah, round 8. Amber, it wasn't just yeah, I'm gonna set it down for the night. Spiffy roo roo, Granny D. Look what I'm messing up on, right? I mean, I'm working on. Yeah, I'm putting these down. Okay, yeah. Well, I have, I've been talking and telling stories, and I do have 7 of the 8 um, done, and they're wonderful. Oh, I love you too, Dee. Look at these. Aren't these beautiful? I love these. Oh, there's Ileana's here, you guys, from Florida. Look at these. They're gorgeous. And I did 7 of 8. And number 8 tonight, yeah. I drove 550, I keep whining. I drove 550 miles today. Yeah, so I'm not going to finish this square tonight. Cause, yeah. Oh, yeah, I love them too. But I keep messing up tonight. Cause, you know, the first square, you know, was a little bit challenging. Especially that round 8, right, Amber? But, you know, then the rest of them went, oh, they're very Victorian. They're actually arts and crafts movement. They're inspired by the arts and crafts movement. The, you know, the fruit garden blanket. Jack likes it when you say spiffy roo-roo. Yeah, so I am not going to finish that 8th square tonight because, yeah, I'm tired. Obviously, because I messed up a couple rounds before, and I don't want to keep messing up. But they are so pretty. I love them. That's all right. That's all right. I at least got round, what did I say, 10 done? And I was at 8 before. I had finished round 8. He's over here in his little nesty corner. Hi, Jack. Yeah. He found crumbs. Crumbs. Wow, I lost you guys for a second. I think I need to get some sleep before I finish this square. But I'm very excited to get started on the Columbine. We only let me look. I think we only have to do 6 of those. Let's see if I got enough internet service here. So these we only have to make 4 of the Columbines. And oh, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. And this is what the Columbine looks like. Isn't that great? I love it. Love it! Yeah, gonna put it down, but I did get a couple rounds done. And I got a lot of chatting in with you guys, so that's a successful night, right? I don't know why my truck is acting weird. I'm gonna shut it off. Because it's being weird. Yeah. Put your dish away, mister. Yeah, we gotta put your dishes away. Yeah. It has been fun. I really enjoyed sitting with you guys tonight. Dee, it's so great to see you. We're having a good time working on this fruit garden blanket. Oh, it is so gorgeous. Have you seen it, Dee? Have you seen a picture of it? See if I can find a good picture of the version I'm making. Oh, but Robin's doing that duck egg blue version of it. Oh, breaks my heart. It's so pretty. Okay, let's see. Ardith Phoenix. Why do I have the Ardith Phoenix up? Let's see. Jane Crowfoot, the fruit garden. Oh, let me show you a picture. Let me show you pictures. Okay, so right next to each other, there's one called the Love is Enough colorway, and then there's the parchment and caramel. Well, we're working on it together. Jane Crowfoot, it's her design. So this is the colorway I'm working on. Robin's working on this duck egg blue version. Oh, it is to die for. I love it. And she showed me one of her squares yesterday, and it's just gorgeous. Yeah, so we're just doing her, I'm not doing like tutorials or anything on her design, but it's a make along, just doing it together. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, it is so pretty. It is so pretty. There are even pillows. You can even do pillows. Look at this. And I'm thinking I should have done the duck egg blue, but I do love the parchment and caramel that I'm working on. But aren't those pretty? Yes, amazing. I hope to enter it in the county fair this year, if I get it done. I'm not very good at getting stuff done. But, oh, you guys, I've had a good time talking to all of you, though, while working on this. That's why we're calling it the Fruit Garden Party, because we're just, there's no time frame. It's not like a scheduled thing. Everybody's doing at their own pace, doing their own colors. And Jane Crowfoot, I contacted her and she emailed me back, and she is very encouraging about the whole make along thing. Aren't they beautiful, Ellie? I think they're gorgeous. Yeah. I'm looking forward to entering it in the county fair. So we'll see how that goes. And just so you know, you're doing the parchment stash busting. Yes. Yeah, and it's your blanket, your colors, right? So Robin over at Roaming with Rover in March is going to do a make-along kind of thing where she's reading Pride and Prejudice, and we'll be doing Ophelia Talks Lizzie blanket. And I already have the yarn for that. I'm so excited. And she's also doing Sophie's Universe with Carrie the Yarny Elephant and all them. I couldn't. She is doing, there is this murder mystery crochet along. You're going to have to look it up. She had Selena Baca on this week, but a week before she had this Kelsey, her name is Kelsey, and this blanket, the colors you choose, you do this, you walk up to the door. Do you ring the bell or do you turn around and leave? And whatever choice you make, she has a color or like a yarn option or a stitch option, to put on your blanket, depending on what you choose for the murder mystery story. And it is so fascinating. You should go back and watch Roaming with Rover, not this last Tuesday, not 2 days ago, but last week when she had Kelsey on there. Oh, so cool. And I almost got involved in that, but I realized I got too much going on. And you guys should all check that out. It's called the Rosewood Manor Mystery Crochet Along. I think Rosewood. Is that what it was called? Anyway, it is the coolest thing that this Kelsey, whatever her last name is, has put together. Neat. Totally neat. And Robin's going to be working on that. So that's going to be fun to watch. So anyway, you guys, this tired old trucker face needs to crawl into bed. But this has been fun. Drinking my tea, my Bigelow tea. talking to all of you. I got my coffee is all ready to be plugged in and perking in the morning. I love perked coffee. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna let y'all go to bed because Jack and I are gonna snuggle up, get under the covers, and fall asleep. I love you too, Dee. I love all you guys. This has been so much fun. I'm so glad that you all came in and joined me and watched me mess up my square. I get to enjoy doing it again. That's something that one of my crochet teachers used to tell me. You get to pull it out and you get to enjoy doing it again. So I'll be enjoying doing it again here in the next day or so. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.